listeners, thank you for joining me tonight. It's Panke Siruya, and tonight I'll be speaking on a very important topic: seek knowledge. Knowledge is very important in our day to day activities in life because the more you seek knowledge, the smoother your activities will go. Can you imagine someone who does not seek knowledge will learn how to drive a car? What will happen? He will find it difficult for him or even impossible to drive that particular car. That is what I'm talking about. So, seeking for knowledge each day is very important in our day to day activities. That is why I want to draw your attention to this particular topic. And being wise, we must know that being wise is better than being strong. It's not all about you having energy, it's about you being wise. And being wise is through seeking knowledge. For you to be wise, you must seek knowledge. That is why knowledge is more important than strength. Most people, you will see them, uh, they are so hardworking. Each day they'll be in the office, putting much energy, but they have small knowledge about that particular field. And what will happen? They will just have a little result. But someone that seek knowledge, you see at the end, he will have a very big result because he have something upstairs. That is what I'm talking about. So you see, when your quest for learning stops, your relevance ceases. Whenever your quest for learning stops, that is the day your relevance will cease. People will not value you again. People will not take you serious again. You don't have to look for people. What you need to do is to sit down, study, learn something new in a different way. People will look for you. You don't have to, even it is barbing you are doing, seek knowledge in that field. Do it differently. People will start looking for you all over. Nothing is good if you do it carelessly. And for you to do things in a more special way, you must seek knowledge and learn about that particular thing. Don't be in a rush. You must take step by step actions. You must learn the process. Each step. Don't pass any step, but you must follow the steps gradually. Then eventually you will be there. You know, there is what I want to draw your attention to. There is what we call peak learning. Peak learning, as in PEAK. Peak learning. Peak learners are those people that always learn how to learn. You can imagine this. You are learning how to learn. This is so great. This is so good. Peak learners are those people that learn how to learn. That means they devise means of learning. How can I learn this? How can I learn this and make it stick to my brain? Those are peak learners. You don't just learn carelessly, you are just reading something and you say you are learning. No, you must take strategic steps, on how to learn about that particular thing. It may cost you your resources, it may cost you time and a lot of things. It's a sacrifice that you are doing, but the result will be great actually. The result will be superb and great. Those are peak learners. Peak learners are those people that always learn new concepts, they always learn new ideas, they always learn new information. Those are peak learners. And I want to bring your attention to this. When you stop learning, you start dying. The day you stop learning, that's the day you start dying. People will not value you again. People will just ignore you. You imagine you are doing something uh, that means maybe in a company, people have known you for doing one particular thing. You are not improving yourself. It's just one thing you are doing all over and over again. Or you being a musician, it's just one song you are doing all over. People will be bored. People, you see, God created people in such a way that they like varieties. No, if you do a particular thing today, make sure that tomorrow do something in a unique and in a special way. And all this comes through knowledge, seeking for knowledge, seeking for new ideas. If you are a cook, try and seek for new ideas. If you are a caterer, try and seek for new ideas in a special way. Even you are frying akara, try and seek for ideas. What are those things that the akara fryers are not putting? All those things. Do it in a special way that people will start looking for you. You don't have to look for people. Your depth of insight is what will attract people to you. You know, it's very important. That's why I say your what is about your depth of insight. And can I draw your attention tonight? Getting a degree is not what makes someone educated. Getting a degree is not what will make you educated, but being current is what makes someone educated. Even you gather the entire certificate in the world, if you're not current, you are not educated. Yet, so you must be current. An educated person is someone that is current about what is happening, about what is going on. You must be current. Thank God for Androids. Thank God for the phone we have, the laptops we have. Instead whiling away time doing what is fruitless, seek for knowledge. Seek for knowledge. God has made it easy for us. We have gadgets that can easily help us to seek for knowledge easily. You know, Make sure that each day you learn something new, something different. You know, Something new, something different. You must not blow it at once, but within yourself you have learned it. Gather information gradually, small, small, small. The day that you've gathered much, it will explode, and people will see it, and it will be obvious in their sight. You get? It's not that if you learn new thing, you must go and say, I have learned it. No, just be gathering it. Learn, just learn. And be following the procedures, be following the steps gradually, gradually. It's very, very important. So you see, getting a degree, masters, doctor, is not is not what makes you educated, but being current. If you get masters in a particular field, you should be current in that field. You get a doctor in a particular field or doctorate in a particular field, you should be current in that particular field. You must be different entirely. You must know what that field is talking about. You get? If you are working in a particular place, you must go extra mile. Don't be ordinary. What normally kill people nowadays is people are just ordinary. We are used to it. This is the culture. Let's just flow with it. No, That's the bad way of handling things. No, you must go extra mile. You must go extra mile. Even if it will cost your sleep, just go extra mile. But the result is worth it. The result is worth it. So what we need to do now is for us to sit up and understand what we are doing right now and create a culture that can help us to create a better future. Create a culture. When I say create a culture, that means you can set within yourself maybe each day 10 minutes I must learn something new. That's just a fact. You have just create a culture every day. Culture is something that is sustained, that is passed from one generation to another. So something that is sustained is what we call culture. So create a culture that you maintain that particular pace. Each day I must learn something new. Each day I must learn something different. No matter how little it is, even I will learn it from a small boy. You know, pride is what normally kills many of us. If you learn something from someone, you must not tell him that you learned that particular thing from him or her. Just keep it within yourself. You know that yes, you have increased. You get. So set a culture that can help you improve your learning process. You know, you don't get anything great in life by doing it carelessly. You don't get anything great in life by doing it carelessly. Nothing will get out of life except through the power of knowledge. You can never get anything out of life except through the power of knowledge. A learner is always with a note and a pen, ready to take notes, ready to write something down so that he or she will not forget. Don't trust this your brain. For you to know that yes, you are learning, write it down. Write it down. This brain is very funny. Sometimes it erases some information and bring new information. So as you are learning, make sure you have a memo and a pen. Write what you've learned, then revise it later on again. Not by writing, but swift into action. Try to put it into action what you have written down. It's not going to kill you if you put it into action. You know, so trying something is better than doing nothing. It's better than doing nothing. So it is very important for us to seek knowledge. That is why Proverbs chapter 24 verse 10 say, if you fail in the days of battle, that means your strength is small. Your strength is small. So whenever you see people are defeated in battle, that means they have little strength. If you are defeated in something, that means you have little strength. So you must learn and prepare right now. This is the time that you have to sit up and prepare. Tomorrow may be too late. Thank you for joining me tonight. Is your favorite inspirer, Pankes Ruya, at Life Changing Facts. See you.